never lost a belt buckle in my life. I have never lost a harmonica. I have never left a mason jar in the yard. I'm perplexed at these phenomena, and so I cry. How'd this get here? How'd this get here? Tell me how'd this get here?
Okay, so this is kind of interesting. This house, or this building, used to be a store. It is slated for demolition, and there's a story about the upstairs apartment. Back in the day, some kid dropped a whole bunch of dollar coins down into the walls. And the gentleman I was talking to had said that he'd gone up there and tore through the walls, and he actually did find a peace dollar in here. But he said that a lot of stuff may have fallen down into the basement. This whole thing looks kind of sketchy, and it's going to be probably any day now. Hey guys, well, I managed to track down the owner of this old building that I showed in a short earlier, and she gave us permission to go and check out the basement and see if that story about the coins has any merit. As you can see over here, the upstairs apartment where that kid would have dropped the money down the walls is entirely crumbled, can't even get up there. But she also said don't go up there, and I totally, I'd go with that. It looks pretty sketchy. They're going to be demolitioning this in a few weeks, so we thought we'd come out today and see what we could find. I'm also going to detect around a little bit around the outside of the property and see what might be around. So I think this would be a good one to do small coil today. So I'm going to do that. Eric's already in the building, and he's going to do a little exploring up there and see if there's anything he can find. So that's going to be kind of an interesting little thing. We also have a new permission today we're going to go to a little bit later, but I figured we'd go to this first. I don't even know how you would get down into that basement. It looks pretty sketchy, but Eric's pretty resilient that way, so I'm sure he will figure out a way to get in. So stay tuned. I will share with you what we can. Thanks for joining. Here the Sunday church bells are ringing, and this is the basement from what I can tell what's going on down there. So this thing definitely is just waiting to get all pushed into the basement and covered over. But I don't know how you get down there, but Eric might find a way. We'll see. So I managed to crawl up into the inside of the building, and it's cool. It's got the old tin ceilings. It's kind of interesting. A lot of old junk in here. I'll look around a little bit and give my husband a better flashlight. So this is the main area of the store. And then they had some sort of little counter here. It's a service counter. And we go to this back area. The apartment on the upstairs entered from the outside. And they have all sorts of little storagey areas in here. Looks like there's an area over here that some kids were probably hanging out and drinking or something. I don't know. This whole area is really sketchy looking. Look at this old tin ceilings. These things are actually really cool. I know people do recover that stuff sometimes because they like to use it. Notice the sign. This light is capped off. And then down here, and Eric went down here this way already. Looks like there's a cement floor, and it goes into a garage area.
These are irregular steps.
I'm not going down there. That looks sketchy. I got that bigger light if you want it. So this is all cinder block in here, so that'll be interesting to try to get that demolitioned. And yeah, I don't know where this stuff would have fallen in. Yeah, these stairs are really irregular, aren't they? This is where you're going to find the bodies buried in the basement. So go on and go down for a minute. Good thing there's some light in here. Yeah. Well, this is all cinder block. You're not going to be able to find coins that drop down the wall through the cinder block, that's for sure. So this is the whole basement area. You got the walls crumbling in on this side. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth taking a detector down and running through this dirt wall stuff on the dirt floor area over here, just to see what might have fallen through. Apparently, when the guy was telling me that story, he said that he dropped the coin, and then it fell through to the basement, and then they had to come get it down here. So it might be worth running a coil over this dirt part just to see what comes up, although I'm willing to bet we're going to find a whole lot of nails too. Anyway, we'll be back as soon as we have something else to share. This side totally looks like it's going to fall in anytime now. So I'm going upstairs and getting out of here because this area is creepy. And you can let Eric play in the dirt if he wants out there. I'm going to go out and check out the backyard. Hey guys, just for fun, I thought you guys might want to hear what I'm hearing here. I think this is at least a silver dime. And there's a higher tone. That's pretty solid, so I think we're going to dig this. It's right there. See if we can do a live dig with one hand. This is actually a really good tone. Maybe we'll have something live we can show you. Let's see. This is easier said than done, digging live and holding an iPhone in your other hand. But let's see what we got here. It was a deeper tone, so we are going to dig a larger plug because more of the dirt will come up with it. Go. Wish me luck. Let's see what we got. Whoops. Okay. Flip up the plug. I have a feeling it's still in the hole, but let's just check. Nope, it's in the plug. Awesome. So hopefully this is something good. Let's check it. Look at that, right in the center, right there. Be silver, please. Come on. She disappeared right there. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, let's just drop the phone. What we got here? It's not there. Oh no, that's a nail. That's not my tone. What else we got here? We got some on this side. Okay. Here, let's not be a nail. It's right here on the side, and I see a coin. It looks like we got a penny. We'll take that. And nope, it is a stinking Lincoln. And go figure. Thought I had a better tone than that. I'm gonna have to rescan because this one is a 1950 memorial, and I'm hoping there's something more here. But I'll be right back if there is. Well, this was a solid 26 signal. And it looks like I got a nickel. It's not a war nickel, but it is older. It is sub 1942, I think. A little hard to see. I'll clean it up a little better when I get home. But I'll take that. This means that we have definitely got some older coins in the area. We just have to find some different denominations. And keep going. I'll be back at the next hole.
Okay, we moved over to a different formation. Some really old spruce trees here. There's the side of the house. Old sidewalk. Come along here. Had a really good signal, 8791. I was thinking I had a silver quarter or something, but flipped open the plug and there's a button some sort here. Look at there. Isn't that beautiful? Shake it off. See if I can see any writing on the back. Yeah, I don't see anything obvious, but yeah, there's some writing here. I'll get it cleaned up at the end and show you, but that's an awesome find. Alright, back to the next one. Yeah, come along this old sidewalk. Had a 72 Signum, which I normally wouldn't dig, but beside an old sidewalk, I usually do. And flipped up the plug, and there's a token here. The impression where it was. Let's see if we can zero in on this a little bit. So it's good for 10 cents in trade. Kind of chunky in the back, but it's got some writing on there. Let's clean it up and show you at the end. Anyway, it always pays to dig them iffy signals, especially along an old sidewalk. Alright, see you in the next one.
This was a 27, and it looks like I have a nickel in the hole. So that's pretty cool. That was straight up nickel. It is a Jefferson. You know how old it is. I think it's an older nickel, even though it's not a war nickel. So I'm guessing. Actually, it's got a funny color to it. Maybe it is a war nickel. Let me clean it up for a minute. I'll be right back. You guys can see that or not. There. You can see the year? I can't. But let me clean it up for a second. I'll be right back.
Never lost a belt buckle in my life. I have never lost a harmonica. I have never left a mason jar in the yard. I'm perplexed at these phenomena, and so I cry.